Good evening, everyone. Let me do a quick mic check here. Uh, Seems like everything's working fine. Switching over to sorry about that. The mouse sensitivity in this game is really weird. As you're seeing, you're watching Wuthering Waves, which is actually really laggy at the moment for some reason. Because I just booted it up. Yeah, and welcome to, I think there's a very appropriate name for this, is that it's Genshin with sadder colors. But it's the new hot gacha in town, and we're just wandering around doing side quests. Right now, I'm wondering if the game's performance isn't usually this bad, but I wonder if it's because I'm streaming as well, because now it feels like it's stuttering all over the place. Yes, I can, Trix. I can indeed see chat. And yeah, I think this is basically a running challenge up over there. Don't think I've come here before. Not too much. I actually started playing last evening and just a bit in the morning today, so maybe 10 hours-ish is... Well, I can think of maybe even less than that, probably 8. In the lower left corner among numerous stone tablets stand one that remains remarkably intact despite the passage of time and elements. It recounts the founding history of Jinzhou. The armies are poised for destruction as a black moon eclipses the sun. In the midst of battle, a golden-eyed visitor appears in the hazy sky. Our troops raise their blades in anticipation while the jade dragon soars overhead. But even as they long for home, these conscripts do not falter in defending their land, and thus, in this world of strategic passes, Jinzhou was built, and this monument erected to forever remember this momentous event. Compared to other people who's playing it right now, I think I'm actually playing it like really, really slow. Because I've already seen people at endgame. Meanwhile, I'm just running around in the first area doing side quests. And I hate to say it, but I really dislike going into town because this game is not optimized at all for PC. And just by changing the camera, you can see like the weird tearing that's happening. Yep, that's pretty much the same as well. Dailies and Battle Pass. Actually, I think you might be ahead of me. The only dailies I have is the training ones. I do not have the Battle Pass. Just the login events and everything. So yeah, you're definitely ahead of me. I appreciate the game giving me the grapple hook, but that wasn't where I intended to go. Yep, just barely. Like I said, I haven't... Well, it's been a bit of an experience to play this, let's put it lightly. Oh, bird eggs? That's a new one. It's also partly because of just how I play. I take way too long just running around endlessly. I'm pretty sure if it was a member like Ayham or Takhsin, they would actually be a lot further along. Avoid payment grass instead, use sensor to find optimal paths. No, I can't use my... Wait. Okay, this is where I start. Alright, so... Excuse me? Why aren't you? Alright, it didn't fall off though. This doesn't feel optimal. Oh, it was optimal. What? Oh yeah, this is one of the things I dislike. Yeah, unless you look at this in a specific angle, you really aren't able to grapple with it. I actually, how do I feel about it? I actually like it, especially the combat. And I also like that, unlike most gacha games, they took some time to explain the world and concepts for you at the beginning. But what really stops everything for me is just the fact that it's so poorly optimized for PC.
Cherish every gain.
I was also playing this in Chinese, so it feels very weird to hear the English voices now. How do I get there anyways? Just want me to glide there? There's probably something up on top of that tower, right? I honestly feel like I'm back in Phantasy Star Online a bit. I'm not much of a Hoyoverse person, but I feel like Genshin and Honkai, they are incredibly optimized for PC. Like, you almost feel no problems while playing those games on PC. And frankly, I'm a bit surprised that Wuthering Waves is facing so much problems, because it's been in close beta for quite a bit. Oh wait, did I touch the ground? Okay, never mind. Yes, challenge again. All things considered, I still like the combat in this better than Genshin. Though Star Rail's a bit of a different beast, as you can imagine. So I'm afraid that just looking at this footage, it might actually not be so appealing. The game runs a lot better when I don't have my streaming software in the background. Or if you're not in the city. Because you are getting frame drops, and I fell. Well, technically I didn't fall onto... Now I'm on the ground though, unfortunately. Yeah. Gotta restart. Dash Bond. Challenge again. And unfortunately for this game, I'm more of a performance person than anything else. I'm almost... What? Okay. That was weird. Fine. You know what? Let's turn down our graphics to like minimum or something and see if it helps with the stream. Okay, that feels well slightly better, but I'd rather have the stream be a bit more smooth and lose out on the details. Oh, come on. Yeah, this definitely, I feel that way too, because I feel like that their first game was a bit more interesting in that sense. And looking at this now, a lot of people can just outright say that this is really trying to ape Genshin, which I don't think is, as you said, doing it any favors whatsoever. I'm sure it will have its own fan base though, so... And I also kind of wish they didn't use Unreal. I feel like a lot of this game's problem stems from the fact that they're using Unreal Engine. It seems like dropping the graphics actually improved a bit. Although the lack of motion blur is kind of weird, all things considered. Yep, was that our route? Where is our route? Did I lose our route? Why is it regenerating? Okay, weirdness. I mean, it's right there. And notice your successful challenge record. Keep it up. I hope you can conquer another track. Hero of the Leap. Oh, we got another one already. Standard supply chance. Let's go.
Every gain.
I'm wondering if I should have gone with the female protagonist, because the male protagonist sounds so dead at times. I think the Japanese and Mandarin dubs are a lot better. Yes, I am running this in. I'm running on this on an NVIDIA RTX 3080. Although I have a bit of an old CPU, a Ryzen 5, so... Is this underneath? It's like it's on this level, right? Let's take the lift up. Oh, is it? Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate. I changed the VA because we were streaming, but I think I'd still prefer the Mandarin or the Japanese dub over this. Okay, yeah, you must actually be way further than I think. You notice the cats actually moving into position there. Cats and dogs. Oh, way over here. You know, that actually surprised me, because I've seen it done to some really, really successful effects in games. Like a silent protagonist that if you pick that moment properly, it's an amazing moment. But this game did it like it during the medical checkup, and I was really surprised. Hero of... Use sensor to find optimal path. Yes, sir. It's way over there. Are these crystals any... Oh, it's actually... Is it the crystals that are showing me the path? Didn't realize. But I can see how they've made a really good playground with just the movement and everything. Okay, you're not asking me. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore you. What? No. Thank you. It's way over there. Oh wait, I can't touch. I can't touch the ground. I forgot. I doubt many games like these can actually, whoop, backflip, do a choice-based system that greatly affects the story. But then again, I'm not one of those people who are bothered by false positives. I mean, false dialogue choices. Oh, come on, what? That was stuttering. I'm gonna blame that on stuttering. Because I personally like it, even if it's a false choice. Because it allows you to imprint your own personality on the character. Like in this case, it allows me to play the role of the rover. So I can be as silly or serious as I want. I wonder how they intended for us to actually get that crystal. Excuse me. I gotta be careful not to touch. Nope. Oh, come on. It didn't climb. Challenge again. Okay, fair enough. I personally, when I went into this game, I was like, okay, it's gonna almost all of the choices are gonna be like false dialogue choices. That was my mindset, so I wasn't really fretting about it. Because there's a part of me that just kind of finds it hard to believe that a game like this will have branching story paths. It would be cool if it did, but I really doubt it would. At least not after the popularity of Genshin and Tower of Fantasy and all these other games. Okay, now how do I do this? Oh, there's a grappling hook, of course. It was a simple way and I didn't even realize. Wait. Not what I intended to do, but okay. You're really skilled. Neither track has defeated you. I prepared a prize for you. Please come to me. Okay. Is that the end of the running quest? Can we finally exit the city? Wait, there's something up there. Oh, down there, I guess.
An unexpected discovery.
Also, this is a pet peeve of mine, but the game does not have inverted controls. Oh, this is like basically the main city. Just the first city where you're at. It had a bunch of side quests just involve running around here. So I've been doing that. There is an exploration percentage here, but as you can see, it's like only 36%. And unlike Tower of Fantasy, these guys don't mark like locations for you to check where the chests are and everything, so oh, there you are. You are truly impressive. You will become the one who dominates among us. In the book, the hero with the sharp blade always ventures into the most dangerous places in the world. The basic tracks are not exciting enough for you. You have the ability to face danger and challenges just like... And this is... Alright, this is one of those things that I've noticed so much in this game. There's no way for you to scroll the English text here. And it's not going to continue onto the one. See, it just cuts off there and completely starts a new sentence. So there's a lot of optimizations and problems in the game right now. Oh, you wanted me to do it again with enhanced difficulty? They're really doing this again, right? Oh yeah, okay, now they're doing it without allowing me to use the sensor. There are first clear rewards here though, and I can't... I still remember this track though, so... Where is my beacon? It's over there. I don't think I'll make it, but I did. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm taking it as such because a part of me like really likes this game. I like the character designs. I mean the proportions of it at least. I like, except for this clunkiness right here. But never mind, I lost. Yep, challenge again. And I like where the story is going so far. The slow setup is very nice for someone like me who usually takes their times with RPGs. Which is what you're basically seeing here now, because I'm ignoring the main quest and doing all the side quests stuff first. Can I make it? Why is this guy on the roof anyways? Excuse me, sir, you're on the roof. But you're a little too old to be playing up here. Yes, I have been to City Hall. In terms of progression... let me see if I can bring up the map. In terms of story progression, I'm actually over here. Like somewhere. I need to meet with the Teal General or someone where a battle is happening. And at that point I was like, you know what, I'm gonna ignore the story and go do all the side quests that I can see. And somehow that has brought me back to the city, as you can see. Oh no. Oh no, oh, come on. I wonder though, because it doesn't. I still haven't. Oh, did you mean did I go back to City Hall again? I haven't actually, and I'm guessing from the way you're saying it that the magistrate is actually back there based on in-game 3 days. Because I was assuming it was, even though they said 3 days, it was just gonna be like story mandated that we'll meet her eventually. Oh, no. Yeah, that's... Wait, I'm seeing 2 chests here. What? No, we'll do this as a last challenge, last running challenge, and then we'll call it. Kinda need to get the hang of this. Oh, there's a jump pad over there. I didn't notice that before. That's probably what's going to give me the extra height I need to get to my destination. Yep. We've succeeded in the challenge again. Your demeanor is just like the hero with the sharp blade himself. This is incredible. You surpassed my level. You'll definitely be the master of over dashing this year. I'll stay in Jinzhou until this year's competition begins. If you want to continue the challenge, come find me. I'll be waiting for you in the usual place. If you can become the new over dashing master, please be sure to share with me the story that the Withered Sea told you. I can't thank you enough for your great kindness. Brother, we'll meet again in the Martyr world. Dashibang jumped onto the roof and quickly ran away. Dashibang. I've only done the one pull that's been forced by the tutorial.
Discovery.
So one of the challenges that we've been doing as a team is that the three of us are playing right now. Iham, Tahsin, and me. And Iham and Tahsin are playing like normally. Iham is making a beeline for the story, I believe, and Tahsin is just exploring. They are both allowed pulls to get characters what they want. As for me, I am not doing any pulls until we're all done with the main content, just to see what kind of different experience it's gonna be. So what you're seeing is just me with the only people that I've been forced upon with the forced tutorial. Now that we've done the challenge, I think that's actually the last side quest here, at least insofar as I know. There is a beacon here I can explore, but I think we're gonna put it off because clearly me doing side quests is not actually the most fun thing in the game. So let's head over here and do some main story quests. Oh, was it avoidable? Oh, if I knew it was avoidable, I would actually not done it. Because I pressed the back button on the controller and it didn't seem like it was working at all. Quests. Oh, there's actually more. Photos of Jinzhou. Side quest. You know what? Let's do this one for now. Let's at least do actually a bit. This is over there, right next to where we need to go. Oh. Yes, it did. It actually gave me Baiji, this character. And to an extent, I think it was good I got her because her special attack is a heal of swords for the entire party. So I don't need to track down a healer or use healing items. Which is kind of good, all things considered. I have a feeling that most people who did the Forceful will actually get this character. Because it seems a bit unfair for the game to just thrust you into combat without a healer of sorts. Kichi Village. I still feel like if I could have, I would have probably tried to avoid that forced pull just to see how far we could have gotten. So I just realized my avatar is actually right on the text box. Let's move him up slightly. No, no marker. It was... All things considered, I also like the lo-fi soundtrack the game has too. Is there anything of interest around here that I should be looking at before I run over? Okay, that is so different from the Mandarin Baiji that I... Really surprising. Like, I know Baiji is supposed to be the haughty, proud character, but she had a deeper voice in Mandarin. And you're here, so that means there's something around here I can destroy. What? Okay, I guess I have to throw it from that range. It's not allowing me to go that far. Oh, okay.
Such a nuisance.
Ow.
Verity shines.
In my case, I haven't done anything else other than just that one. So I probably have all those free pulls right now. Yeah, the 48 ones. Kichi Village. Interesting layout too.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a Tacet field. Let's take out those Tacet discords first.
How has your luck been with the beginning pools? Did you get any good characters? Or weapons, I guess? So why is it getting so gloomy around here all of a sudden? And this is why I'm not sure who said it from the team, but someone said this is just Genshin with sadder colors. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, you kind of got a point. It's very gloomy in some cases. Tacet Field special bonus. Each Tacet Field has a unique special buff. The Tacet Field located in the central plane's periodically generates a Concerto energy sphere, which recovers Concerto energy and deals AoE damage after you cast intro skills. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was not familiar with it because I haven't tried it at all. So, seems like this area gives me a bonus to switching characters. And this is timed, huh? They're not attacking me? It's weird.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action!
Oh, I saw the orb and actually mistook it for an attack. Oh, I'm too far now.
Think you can catch up?
These are some of the enemies I hate in the game. It really reduces your where you can actually stand it.
Swift and resolute.
Oh, bring it on! Heads up!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. Moment of resonance.
Yeah, they introduced me to parries before and I wasn't able to get the tutorial at all. So I've basically been relying on dodges instead of parries.
I think I found something, Rover.
Don't say. Tattered wooden block, fake suspicious embers, strange tattoos. The heck are you?
Watch out!
Yeah, this is what I mean. The English dub is just weird.
Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I gotta try it next time then. Because I think the game was like, if you use certain attacks, you can parry. And I was under the impression you needed to use your special attacks to do the parry, not normal attacks.
Brother. Help. Help. Brother. Brother. Help. Help. It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common Tacet Discord. Tacet Discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are scattered and recombined, a new Tacet Discord is born. This one probably devoured the frequencies of humans, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? Who is behind this twisted plot? I'm sorry.
I feel like I would be one of those people who would suffer the same thing, Trix. I'd be like, I'll try this, and then just lose my HP to it, but I just gotta try it at least once. So let me check my messages real quick, because I feel like I'm getting a lot. Okay, never mind, it's work stuff. We can ignore that for today, because today is Friday, and we're not working today.
No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sadness and eager anticipation. Rover, I think I know what's going on here. It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this Tacet Discord. The village is crying, waiting for rescue. Something truly awful must have happened here, and the victims' reverberations still linger.
Oddly enough, I do not consider Embing as work.
Based on the
Most
evidence
of
we
the time.
found and the condition of these ruins, that didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams. Perhaps the Tacet Field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe someone has been intentionally concealing it. Anyway, there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous. I'll inform Shuzia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive? Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up. Thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant. As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
I mean, I can change it to just my options. The JP one if you want, for now anyways. Because I feel like the English one is... It's okay, but maybe not to the quality that a lot of us were expecting it. Although I noticed a bug before where if you suddenly change the in-game voices in the middle of your play session, it doesn't work sometimes. Yeah, see, this line is probably voiced, but because I change it in the middle, it is just quiet now. No. There's something in the event folder. Echo Hunters? Oh yeah, these are my daily quests, I guess. Or more like markers or something. Well, we already have an audio bug here, considering that you're not getting... Wait, is my FPS 45? Is it... Oh, it's because I set it to very low. No wonder it was feeling weird. Okay. Because we changed the voices there, they're actually silent now. I have to go back to English. Otherwise, you guys won't hear anything without me rebooting this. Okay, that feels so much better. Although I think my stream is set up to be 30 FPS, not 60. Oh, okay. I guess I somehow caught up.
Ritualistic wooden plaques.
See? Right? Like, you see here, right? This is voiced. But because I changed to Japanese before, the voices just didn't load. The first time I booted up the game, it didn't work that way. It worked perfectly. I could just change the voices in the middle of a play session and it would be fine. But now, for some reason, I need to restart before the language changes.
Why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines, and they seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
Yeah, okay, now that's another line which would have surprised me before.
These cards... I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
What in tarnation is a Fraxidus?
The Fraxidus?
Exactly, Rover.
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called Artificers. Above the Artificers are the Overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat.
Yeah, Katsuki. Well, I'm guessing these are the guys in red we've been seeing following Rover around.
No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases. They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of?
Scar. What are the chances he has a scar on his face? A wooden plaque for some kind of ancient ritual. Investigate where the weird noises are coming from. Only our waifu Sanhua. Sanhua has been following us indeed. And I'm kind of glad that they put Sanha in the daily login bonus. Because I feel like I can actually get a character that way without rolling. I gotta give the game credit for its cutscenes though, because these are done really well. It's like we got our waifu
need
kidnapped.
my self-introduction. Oh, I spent...
I don't think I need to take a guess now.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar.
You're reveling in such a weird name anyways.
Cruel and twisted maniac.
You has heterochromia apparently. Where's Gang Gang?
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
Oh, Scar's? He's actually pretty good. What do you want?
Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. So, it's true.
Look at those pants.
That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors.
You followed me.
So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered. No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty.
All things considered, that is true.
Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here, because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes.
As if you were any different. You just tried to make me join your side. Well, I'm actually not sure what you're up to. I think you're just trying to tell me. But you also have your own intentions here. So, as if you were any different.
I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more.
Join me, Anakin.
Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
I like how Rover is so calm about this whole thing. What did the Fraxidus do to this village?
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet, that's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see?
A large-scale ritual?
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
The villagers killed each other?
I see you don't really trust those villagers.
Powerful or not, someone might be in this world. He has no idea. But there is a legend about Rover that's really deep rooted in Gongshaw, because he or she is probably the person with the golden eyes that appeared before. So based on this is probably what Scar is assuming, that you will be a powerful figure in the future.
Ah, so they were right about you. You are indeed quite exceptional. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature. Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses.
So they try to sacrifice the little girl, is that it?
Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
Well, I can definitely see you're eager with that slasher smile. Investigated the clues Scar provided. Fine, Scar, I'll play your little game. Optional. Question Scar, okay. Let's question him first.
Huh? What is it? Are you back for some chit-chat? I see. So, you want to cheat, huh? A clever move, unbound by convention, I like it. But I'm not telling you more. Not yet. Wouldn't want our first conversation to become a boring exchange of words, just parroting each other's lines. You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
Alright, I'll go look for clues. Oh, you were irritated by the optionals here? It seems like you have the option to question, but it doesn't really go anywhere. This is another false choice, as we put it. A crumpled page from a children's book rests on a torn piece of diary paper with a childish handwriting. Read the diary. Hi, I am blank. I found a new home, and the nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. Our old home was scared by monsters, so we went on a super long journey to find this new place. I asked when Mommy and Daddy will catch up with me, and Uncle said really soon. Can't wait for them to join us here. The new place is so sunny and it has a huge tree that grows peaches. Not many people from here go to the big city though. Just want Mommy and Daddy to find me quick. Today it's my birthday. It's been a while. Like, that was 3:12 and this is 12:05. Everything is being really nice, saying I'm their lucky charm because I can keep those mean monsters away. I'm really happy and everyone likes me lots. We had cake and noodles and I got presents too. It's been forever. Okay. This marks my 4th birthday here and our village had made it official. I'm his daughter now. But before that, everyone has already been taking care of me and shared with me delicious meals. You can actually see the progression of their age too. Because these are like really muddled writing, and then here it's proper grammar in English. My father told me I'm a child of the Chi-Chi village and I should consider myself lucky. Being innovated by tacit discords, okay.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
Oh, is it fast? That's pretty standard for me, I guess. Quite the storyteller, aren't you?
Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they?
I mean,
The same story gets told by many. and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Well, the Tacit Discord is actually showing me more stuff. That is such a weird name too. Like, normally for enemies you try to give it like one phrase or one word, but it's like Tacit Discord or TD. The tree branches are loaded with paper slips, each holding a wish from someone. The words on most of the notes were soaked and no longer readable. Will this really work? Then I wish I could stand up again. I want money. I want so much money. I can't spend for the rest of my life. Amazing. Thank you, Lord something. My legs really go... What? Okay. Tissues. No, this is time. No, I don't want my wish to come true. Oh, I see. It did make you stronger, but the Lake Lamb seemed to be getting weak again. And I can't move my body without... Because I haven't sacrificed enough. Oh, interesting. So there was someone who could keep Tacit Discords away, and who could also grant wishes, but the way the wishes were created didn't necessarily coincide with what the people were thinking. Half buried in the mud. Okay.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
Is that the end of your story?
No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
We're all created equal. There should be no hierarchy. Settle down, huh? Well, honestly, I don't mind a few narrative exposition, but I feel like for a lot of people, this dialogue is gonna be like really annoying.
Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
You're sure taking a long way around for that. A crumpled page from a children's book silently resting on the ground.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you.
And we see that the black lamb has very obvious scar markings. I wonder if Scar is actually the brother that Tacit Discord was talking about. I believe in quid pro quo.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce. Always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price,
They have no hesitation.
they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
I see. So that's why they sacrificed that kid. That they all use the young girl as a sacrifice. You found some stains on the wall. As you leaned in closer to look, you could make out some blurry text. Words like monster, witch, banisher, and all our fault are written thickly on the wall. A crumpled page from a children's book silently resting on the ground. Okay. I feel like Scar is just giving his origin story here. And to an extent, we're also getting an idea of what happened to this town. Because that kid was actually protecting it, but whoever this shepherd was somehow managed to convince everyone in the town to use her as a sacrifice for their wishes. And the result was that they got what they wanted because they were slowly turning into Tacit Discord. You could grow back legs and get strength, but it wasn't true, like a true granting of their wish.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
Yeah, they did say it was her fault. I'm assuming the black lamb here with the scars is Scar, and the little girl is the one they were blaming. For some reason, I'm not sure why. I feel like that's how this is playing out. Tell Scar your theory of what had happened. And Scar is probably the brother of this Tacit Discord over there. Actually, it's disappeared right now. Or a
Well
brother, because
done.
she was
You didn't
adopted
let
by
any detail slip.
the village.
Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs.
The shepherd, the white lambs, or the black lamb? Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? So here's what I think will happen. If I say it's the shepherd, he's gonna blame it on the humans who forced the sacrifices. If I say it's the white lambs, he's gonna say he might actually agree with me, or then he might be like, but it was the shepherd who was egging them on or something.
Brilliant answer. You saw past the obvious. The true culprit was not the shepherd, but the white lambs who chose to follow his rules. The shepherd never forced them into anything. He merely presented a choice, a possibility. No one would have been killed if they simply refrained from making those wishes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
Their
expected him to
greed
say.
and indifference were the cause of it all. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
Their lies? I think that's not... Well, technically, you think it's their sincerity? Everything they owned would be more like correct, but... Yeah. In a way, it's their sincerity, because they started getting, like, really greedy. Yeah, I don't think there is a precedent for TDs turning into humans, but there was a side quest that said that TDs mimic human actions. So, you know what, let's go with their
They
sincerity.
must have poured their sincerity into it, no doubt. But that's not much of a price, is it?
It was everything they owned, wasn't
Here's
it?
my final question. What happened to the Black Lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
It was murdered by its flock and the shepherd. It was executed because its flock was deceived. It was executed because its flock was deceived. It survived along with all the other lambs. I think, well, to be honest, I think that Black Lamb represents Scar, so he obviously is here. It survived with all the other lambs.
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never found out about it. Someone came to their rescue, and they all made it out alive.
Really? Oh, you're such a good little lamb. So
That one, right?
innocent, so sweet. Do you really believe a hero would show up and save the day? Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. and so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life.
It's very good, the music. It really impressed how ominous this
The black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover?
Yeah, Scar did say that he had nothing to do with what happened to the village, but I feel like that doesn't mean that he was part of the village. Because the symbolism with the black lamb having the scar is a bit too much on the nose, I think.
What really happened here, I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy.
Yeah, we kind of got all that already. I think the conclusion that was drawn by the last one was different, because I wasn't thinking of it as a hero coming to save everyone. I was just saying that the cycle continued, and Scar was the only one who survived. But for some reason, the game seemed to have turned it into a more happy-go-lucky choice, that last one. Like, all this we figured out. We figured out that the maiden was the one who sacrificed, and that the villagers went into a frenzy.
They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules.
Yeah, see, so he is the black lamb there. He who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself. That is an interesting way of saying, if you look at the abyss long enough, the abyss stares back at you.
Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more.
I'm guessing it's time for the boss battle now.
Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say.
I mean, we need to get back Yang Yang. We've forgotten about all this time. Ah yes, we need an arena for this team.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times.
Excuse me? What were you saying, Rover? You cut out there. Such a lovable laugh. Resurrection point activated.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take?
I mean, there's only one path here I can take.
Oh, you found us already.
Domain expansion. Scar.
Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path, and I've got a scorchingly delightful welcome for you up ahead. Don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
Well, you're not wrong about that. What the heck is going on here anyways? Why a highway of all things? Oh, okay. Guess it's time for me to try parrying. I should probably switch to Rover here, right? You know what? I'm gonna take care of you. Not you. You first. Nah, come on. Lock on, please.
Strike from the shadows.
Okay, let's see. Do you do like a golden circle? Ah. Not the smartest of the bunch, are you? Yeah, I do believe I have a parry in the Elwyn Square one. Oh, it's the healing spell at the moment. Oh.
Bad timing.
Bad timing indeed. Really weird with the impacts here.
One with the sounds.
Oh, it's this one. It's not the turtle. I thought it was the turtle. And now you're stuck there. Right, okay, I'm just gonna heal with Baiju here. I don't think I can do much right now, because that guy's messed up as is.
Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I have you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers.
Well, my answer, you know what, I just wanted to parry there. It's funny, because I think the game was thinking I'd actually proceed like really quickly there, instead of trying to wait for a parry window.
Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it! The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or aggressors!
Oh, there it goes. That's too far, though.
Transmitting frequency.
Swift and resolute.
Oh, come on. Why are you so far away?
Bad timing. One more time.
Okay, he throws cards. That dash attack is a parry. Okay, we got it. There's another parry.
One more time. One more time.
Ow. I might need to switch to Baiju for a bit here.
An oversight.
No, that's not a parry. to dodge. And now he's not doing anything with the parries. Oh, come on! Too far away! Back to Baiju again for some heals.
Administering first aid.
Swift and resolute.
You're so off target. What?
One more time.
This is funny now. There's a delay in that one. And he has a variation of that. Okay. Yeah, this is... There we go. Alright. Oh, okay, now he has a different moveset with lower HP. And this gives me more parry chances.
Stay vigilant. Commence healing.
Swift and resolute. One more time. One more time.
Ow. Or is it when he goes berserk like this? That one is a quick 3-hit. Why is it he never does the move when I want him to?
Bad timing.
Such a pesky girl.
Oh, she's actually coming to help me or something? Not sure, but that was a good parry though, all things considered. Guess we better finish it by now.
The end has come.
Yeah, the other characters can do, but because I'm doing the no roll challenge, I was thinking I'd practice on Rover first. I would think considered we had more chances there without killing Scar. Probably would have.
Rover? Rover!
Yang Yang.
I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Oh, here's the first person in red we saw. The lady on the tree. That's it. A spider
Do
lily
you
on her
promise
chest.
to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition.
I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble?
I would honestly love it if the game has a boss challenge mode after you've done all the content. Because I would love to actually learn Scar's moveset properly and learn to parry him perfectly. And the combat in this game is good enough for that, that's for sure.
The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them?
Never mind. Are you alright? It's like the wild card even in the Icon City. Yeah, he does. I mean, he's already associated with cards and being a jester, so I assume he is the wild card.
Oh, don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space.
Teleportation?
He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
I broke free from it all, thanks to you.
Brother. Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one?
It probably went hiding out of fear. Probably. And it also has one of those scar marks under the belly now.
I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be...
I mean, there's a chance that it is Scar, because he was from this village.
Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean as well.
It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
And Scar was feeding me bits of info.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves.
That would be ideal. Now we already know where it is. Up the stairs.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Oh, it must have been Sanhua, I guess. Or someone else.
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
That is an odd thing to have Rover say out there. Yeah, it was Sanhua.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
Yang Yang probably has a character profile for Scar, because she works as part of the Midnight Outriders, right? So she's like an officer of sorts. And she did mention that.
Oh, bring it on!
She worked on previously Scar-related cases.
tranquility.
I think he would have, yes. Because I feel like Sanhua is following the direction of the magistrate, and there is a chance that we know what to air dodge. Why are you giving me that information right now? Interesting, but never mind. I think that we might have met this magistrate before, or there's a chance that the magistrate might be linked, or is the girl who... No, it can't be the girl, because we confirmed that she's dead. But the magistrate might be someone with a similar power to that girl, capable of...
Rejuvenating snow. Foolish.
capable of keeping the tacit discord going. Continuously deal havoc damage. Whoa. Okay, never mind. What is that over there? I know that's not what I should be following right now, but I'm curious. Face Purple Pride. What level are you? You look like you might be above the 20s or something. No, you're a 45. I'm barely doing any damage.
Watch and learn!
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Oh, that was a parry one.
Is this
Oh, what?
the end?
I got one shot. Okay, I guess I can't be reckless with this guy.
That's up!
What are you doing now?
Whoa! Bring it on! Think you can catch up?
Oh, well, okay. We might be in trouble here. Thankfully, Banshee is like really ranged, so I can't be offensive too. And I'm not sure if her heal actually revives. Ult, I mean. Oh, this guy's actually healing too. I don't think I'm doing enough damage.
Endless reverberation.
Oh, it doesn't revive. Okay. Don't have any items that I can use to I'm back. Okay, over here. Heal anyone. Oh, okay. I did not know that I could control the summon that way. I can only use it that way too. I guess with this I can actually revive, and we'll use this to give us an attack boost. Big burst there. Heal up Rover for a bit.
Appear before me. Administering first aid. Strategic adjustment required.
Oh, I got caught on the landscape there. Okay, this is bad. Now it's all or nothing. 3, 4, and there's the big one there.
No hesitation. Is this?
Oh wait, there was a follow-up attack. Rejuvenate. That was unfortunate. Equip or upgrade echoes to overcome the Akun challenge as well. That was... Echoes? Oh, these. So these are like our charms for a bit, but no. Well, I'm not gonna upgrade them. That was unfortunate, but I feel like I can actually defeat it. Oddly enough, if I can still find it. What's throwing me off right now is the fact that... Wait, why are you orange? It's supposed to be like gray? Oh, you are gray. Now. Anyways. I think that little terrain there was what's throwing me off. Oh, there you are. Start with Sushi. Oh, what? Okay.
Swift and resolute. Strike through the shadows. Sounds
Oh, come on.
are fading.
I tried to get too greedy there.
Watch and learn.
So yeah, I should probably use that. Put this in a quick heal slot like you said. Who am I using on you? Thank you. Since I'm Shia, I might as well just keep my distance.
Commence healing.
Burst.
we don't get stuck on the terrain here again.
Swift and resolute.
Heads up! Yeah.
Swift and resolute.
Sounds
Oh, come on.
are fading.
Transmitting frequency.
Oh wait, it disappeared. What? Oh, come on, what happened there? It regenerated. I thought I'd be able to absorb him, but never mind. He might actually be too high level. But we did get him, so yeah. Fire seems to be his weakness. It's like void right now, right? So maybe? I'm not sure. I haven't quite figured out how the elemental effects here are working. Or are you basing that on the damage colors there?
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Wooden plank, right. In ancient rituals, the meaning of the patterns is unknown. And we're going down there to activate the ritual for some reason. Or piece it together. Soon after, you heard the roaring of something.
Look, the water is going down.
Okay, that was unexpected.
I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. How odd. How odd.
Oh my god. The voice lines are looping because it's being interrupted by the tutorial prompt.
How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him.
Go deep into the cavern. There doesn't really seem to be anything other than just moving into the middle, but I'm still taking a good look around. And yeah, this is definitely another boss arena. We're probably gonna get to absorb another Tacit Discord with our body instead of using the gourd thing. The resonating item, whatever. What do you call it? A Fang Shu? Like, it started with a P. Yeah, that's what I feel for Yang Yang as well. She has a really, like, I wouldn't call it a robot, but definitely a very monotonous voice. Well, I guess we got no choice but to engage. To use some skewers here. Because that's about the only... Or this. And then I'll just naturally heal with Baiju.
That tree. It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting.
Please, save us.
See.
Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here?
Whatever TD was made is stuck down here. And I'm guessing this is the girl that was sacrificed. And even after that, somehow this tacit discord is mimicking her actions.
Where did it go?
It's over here.
Oh, is that a...
Today a strange man came to our village. He said I can call him my brother. If I don't mind. He was really friendly, but for some reason he felt different from the people in my village. He seemed to know a lot about me, and he even said we were of the same kind. He told me of a really strange fairy tale. The ending of the trailer tale was kind of scary. But reality wasn't even scary, he said. He then asked, what would you do if you were the little black lamb? Before I could think of a reply, he had already left with a cryptic message. See, with the petrified humans here, I'm actually not sure, because so far we really haven't gotten any hints as to what they are. It might be the leftover residue of, like, I'm equating souls to frequencies here, but the idea of a tacit discord is that if you could take the frequency of any living being, or if you substitute that with soul, you could then transform it into something else, which is the tacit discord. But not everything is completely taken away from that person. So it feels like if the frequencies of a human is taken away, that might be what's left behind those petrified statues. Sorry, I'm so sorry, so much water stains. If only I weren't so weak, I could have driven away those tacit discords. If Sissy didn't have to protect me, there must be a way. Father said I can manipulate the frequencies of tacit discords and humans. Yes. Oh, she could manipulate the frequencies of tacit discords and humans. I'm sorry you all look like this now. It's only temporary. I'll do anything. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like she somehow... That was how the wishes were being granted, I guess. Because she was manipulating the frequencies to allow people's limbs to regrow and give them the strength back, but it came with a side effect. It's been 3 months since the incident. Father doesn't seem to remember. I'm still keeping a diary. He gave the notebook to me, but if he found out I had been writing about everything, he'd be so mad. He orders me to do what he says and use my powers to recombine frequencies of tacit discords. But if anyone finds out about the truth that Sissy, who went missing, actually died trying to protect me, and then I turned her into a horrifying tacit discord, they will see me as a monster. I'll be banished and no one will ever understand or accept me with what I can do. No one except him. But will the dead really come back through frequency manipulation? And if so, what would happen to their shattered souls, trapped inside their new bodies? I really don't know. Every day I feel more and more uneasy. The people in the village are disappearing, and those tacit discords Father has brought back. I can't shake the feeling something is very wrong, but I'm trapped, like a moth to a flame, unable to escape this dark path. I don't know what my father did. It must have been something terrible for the tension and unease here. I'm not allowed outside anymore, and when I ask why, he just brushes it off. If the price for my wish to come true is more bloodshed, Okay, the villagers have surrounded our house. They must have learned about it all. The murderer is what they call me now. Or perhaps my father too. At this point, what difference does it make? After all that has to happen, can someone come and save me? If I must pay the price for Qiqi village. If there's a god, I hope they can save my village. At the end of the last diary, you see a message in another handwriting. It seems you are the luckier one, because she died. Okay, yeah, so basically what we're theorizing happened here. A diary. Childish and broken handwriting. It makes a strange mix of resonator and tacit discords.
That girl just wanted to save her village. But those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now?
Yeah, Yang Yang, whoever Yang Yang's voiceover is, it's either they didn't get the proper direction for the voiceover.
Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end. My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again. I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again. But I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament. But at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it.
I was fixing turrets near a military base, but the thing was, when I was playing by myself, I was playing in Mandarin. And unfortunately, I don't understand a single thing about Mandarin, so I have no idea whether that was good direction or bad direction. But I'm going to take your word on it that the English was weird. Or some other great voice direction, as you put it. But at least I should do everything in my power to help those. You know what? I don't quite trust this team, but I am with you.
Really? Thank you, Rover. Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here and send it in along with the clues we've gathered. Yes, let's go back. Together.
They're really trying to push the Rover X Yang Yang connection here. Ominous star. Quest complete. Now, looks like I need to raise my union level now. Complete the daily activity quest, consume wave plates, complete various quest open chests, and complete gameplays in the overall. Complete the Pioneer Podcast task to gain Pioneer Podcast EXP and acquire various... Okay, recommended. Absorb 1 account. Okay, these must be activity points 1. This is your battle pass, right? Oh yeah, this is okay. So this, if this is where you stop, then it's probably the same one. Complete cooking months. Perform waitress skill 3 times. Perform resident liberation 3 times in total. Once. Complete what daily customer challenges. Level president to 20. Activate resident temples in the Central Plains. Equip resident with 3 echoes. Oh, I have to upgrade the weapon to 20. I've been avoiding this because it's just your starting weapon. Almost done, I guess. Yeah, but if you stopped here, and I feel like this is a really good stopping off point for the stream. Wild Hearts Return, new quest. Head to the theater. Yeah, I feel like this is like a really good place stopping off stream because we've unlocked basically a lot of side quests. I'll probably running around the world map doing all those. Yep. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the stream. And I'm gonna call it here and go get some dinner. Yeah, take care, good night. Oh well, the mouse sensitivity on this is like really weird. Oh, yeah, take care and good night. I will be calling it a day. Bye.